Here we are.
Oh my God, we're live! How you doing, everybody? Ken, Tim, Dropkick Murphys here. World premiere of our music video coming up. We just got tested. We got these little portable tests now that we can test ourselves for the virus. So it's nice to see your face from the nose down.
I know.
So we're hanging out at our practice space. Want to show them around a little bit, maybe?
Give them a quick tour, sure.
It ain't fancy, but it's ours, you know? You don't have to share it with other bands. So, like, you know, the metal band fires up right beside you every time you're going to try to practice or anything. So,
or you show up and people have been using your stuff or whatever.
Yes. So we gotta keep an eye on the time because the premiere starts at 12. So we need a minute to sign out and sign over, and we're trying to read some questions. Hello from Greece. We love Greece. Greece, you guys, so good to us. Who would ever thought we'd get to go to some far-off land like Greece? Good afternoon, Kenny. Are the live streams as exhausting as the live performance, and what are the odds we see Boston to Berkeley in 2022? That's our man Earl, and those live streams are every bit as exhausting as a live performance, and more so because the one thing we get from a live audience is that adrenaline, that immediate feedback that, you know, you guys' energy gives us. Whereas when you're looking at a camera, you're just saying, I hope to God they're enjoying this at home, but you have no way of knowing.
Yeah, it's true. And granted, at this stage in the game, we were glad to play in front of just those two puppets, Evan and Tony.
Yeah, they were a great audience.
They were a great audience, but I mean, we were happy to play in front of anybody at that point.
Yeah, give a band a year off. They'll be. And then the other stream was at Fenway, and that was you know, just to be playing on the grass at Fenway. It was awesome. But in general, we need you guys. You guys are what makes it all go around. So you know.
Chris McGann asks, what was your favorite song after finishing the new album? I assume that means from the new album.
Yeah,
as well.
Geez. I think for me it changes all the time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
I think I'd probably say personally Turn Up That Dial because
I was going to say the exact same thing.
It just kind of incorporated everything. You know, it's got the awesome melody of the banjo accordion together, but it still has like the ferocity of a punk rock song, and it has that sing-along chorus, and then the meaning behind it sums up everything for us of just that like focus on the album being about like how important music is, and you know that line in it, you know, turn up the dial till it takes me away. And I know for me, putting in the earbuds and just closing your eyes during this last year and thinking about better times or better memories, or you know, just how important music is in making you forget the bad times, remember good times, and you know.
Yeah, and it's for me personally, as somebody who was just a wicked Dropkick Murphys fan before I joined the band, I mean, for a first track, it's a banger of a first track. Yeah. And not to get too nerdy musically speaking, but we found a very interesting way to put a chord progression underneath the melody and stuff, and I think people are going to really like it.
Also, it's track 2, not to go in order here, but the story behind track 2, Lee Boy, it was a surprise for our Piper Lee, who's just the best guy on earth, and he's a pleasure to spend the majority of your life with, which we do. Not that you're not, and the other guys aren't, but he's just a quiet, humble guy, which is rare in a bagpiper. And we wanted to write a song about him, and so it's kind of just a tribute to him, and it's also like, you know, this kind of fictitious, larger-than-life bagpipe character that he actually is really not, because he's so humble.
Right.
But it was fun, and we didn't tell him. So when he played on the song, he just played to the music. No idea what the words are.
We changed the name of the file and everything just so that the guy helping him record down there wouldn't by accident say Lee Boy.
Yeah. So then we made a video, which is done by Adam Murphy, the same awesome cartoonist that did the Mick Jones video, and we had a band Zoom as if we were going to have a band meeting, which we don't really have band meetings, but so we signed on, and we debuted the video. So we found out about the song and the music video at once, and we all had a good laugh. So that holding on to that secret made this whole record so cool. And I can't believe we actually pulled it off, because with so many guys in the band, holding secrets and things like that just usually doesn't work.
It's true. And to be fair, I texted Ken probably no less than 10 times saying, "Can we tell him yet? Can we tell him yet?" And every time the answer was no.
Wait for Christmas.
Was there a song on the album that was Mike F? Was there a song on the album that was particularly hard to write or took a long time to figure out the arrangement for? No, I mean, things happen pretty smoothly.
Yeah, they all came together. Sometimes you'll labor over a song and it's worth it. Sometimes you'll labor over a song and then throw it in the scrap heap.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes I think usually the best songs come together pretty easily. And I would say that this didn't. We had the benefit of using a little bit of technology on this because of the social distancing. So we're using this app called Spire. Tim knows how to use all the fancy stuff like GarageBand and Pro Tools. But for those of you like me who aren't great with the computers, there's just an app called Spire. And, I could sing on my phone. You could be sharing ideas back and forth. And I feel like that extra time we had to work through and think things through, as opposed to just like we're all in the studio writing, in the practice space writing and kicking ideas around. I think the extra time answered all those questions about arrangements that we maybe normally might rack our heads about a little bit,
Absolutely.
So.
And there was a fairly interesting dynamic that presented itself as well. Like, for example, in the case of Smash Shit Up, that was one where like I had a pretty good idea musically what it should sound like. I sent it to Ken, and he sang over it in a way that I never would have even thought about. Things landed in specific places. And so, sometimes it's just dumb luck like that, Let's see here.
Shout out to Connecticut.
Oh, shout out to Connecticut.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, hello.
Shout out from Rhode Island.
Rhode Island.
Heading north.
Chosen Few has a somewhat studio recording already. What took so long to release it officially? That's a good question. It's sort of like a reworking.
Yeah, so Chosen Few was done years ago for one of the magazines, and I think it was Boston Magazine, or one of them was doing like, I don't know, a 25th anniversary. I think it was Improper Bostonian, and they wanted a song that was like poking fun at local characters, and so we wrote the song with this melody. We recorded it while we were doing shows with the Mighty Bosstones, and I think we were recording it in like a bathroom on at the venue. So It wasn't a very proper recording, although bathrooms sound great for recording. I gotta be honest, I do some of my best work in there.
That's right.
So we recorded this song, and it was, talking about kind of Boston's jaded attitude and how we don't like, when the celebrities come to town from, Hollywood, because there was a lot of movies made here over a period of time. One, because they think they made it attractive tax-wise, and then, the Afflecks were doing a movie every week or some shit. And it was it was very time sensitive though, talking about certain athletes that were on the teams those years and certain movies that were being made. So we always loved the melody of it. We wanted to do a better version of the song, but when we went to update it, we felt like there was greater things at play, and we wanted to say, let's not make this Boston, let's make it about America. And change the words have changed a lot. It's more about America, and it's actually about how the outside world views America and the way we're bickering like friggin' babies. You can't even get along with friends you grew up with or your family because of politics and all this stuff. So yeah, it's changed to a kind of larger spectrum. So it's really a different song, just with the same melody.
That's true. Yeah.
So,
yeah. We only have a couple more minutes, but
we need to do more of these.
I know, right? By the way, once we're done here, guys, it's going to throw you right to the premiere of the Middle Finger video.
Oh, we should talk about the video a little bit.
Oh, yeah,
so
absolutely.
The last shows we played in the real world with people there, the last show we played was at Alexandria Palace in London, which is an awesome venue, and it was a kind of big step in our career to get to play there. And we filmed 2 videos on the day off before that show, and we were psyched to just we never made videos in England before, and just have that look. And our friend Kez Glogier did the videos, and he's awesome, and he just has he's a great filmmaker. And so we love that, the Mick Jones footage. We're in this pie shop, and famous pie shop, and then the middle finger video footage we shot in this cool old kind of warehouse space, really good lighting and stuff. And then Kez shot the remainder of it that you'll see. He had to weave in and out of lockdowns and stuff over there. And it features a little scrappy little lad who's bugging the crap out of this angry old man. And, it just kind of summarizes the nature of the song, of just being a little shit, a little punk, and growing up to be a big punk. And it was fun. And it's just cool that there's this kind of London vibe to it, and because we don't get to do that stuff very often. So we're always filming it around these parts.
That was fun to get to do.
Which we'll be filming another video around these parts tomorrow for the Queen of Suffolk County with our friend Mark Higgins, who's done the Shipping Up to Boston video. He's probably done 5 or 6 of our videos. And we have another great video coming out for HBDMF, which stands for Happy Birthday, the rest. And goes out to all those people who over celebrate their birthdays. If you're not a child, you should celebrate your birthday quietly for one day. Don't turn it into a week, not a weekend, not a month. There's a certain band member who may or may not sing in this band. I'm not going to name names, that loves his birthdays, boy. And it was a little poke at him. Tim, we probably got to sign over to the video.
We do.
We're going to do more of these. We got to do more of these. So let's get you over. We don't want you to miss it. And it takes a minute to load over there. So we love you all. April 30th, the new record. We got 9 videos for this album. So I hope you'll enjoy them all. And here comes another premiere.
See you guys.
God bless, guys.
Thanks.